welcome back. Today I'm going to look at negated character classes and look ahead specifically for working with tags in text. So I already did cleared my environment and loaded the library, but I'll just do that here just to run it, and this time it didn't need to load the package because it was already there. And I'm going to paste in the example just because it's so long and I don't have to take the time to write it. If you're working through the book, this is also on page 92. And I'll also just talk through a little bit of what is here. So the format is the format of tagging that B&C uses, the British National Corpus, which starts with W or C or P, and it could also be a sequence of 3 letters as far as I know. So it'll have some sequence here at the beginning which tells you what kind of word or material it's working with. And then it can be 3 characters which tells you what kind of word, or if it's been tagged because it's somewhat ambiguous, then it appears that it could be, I'll just type it down here so that you can see it. So it could be a sequence of 3 letters, dash, and 3 letters. And this last bit is optional, so that's part of what our matching is going to look for. So the example here is tags it as a word, and then what kind of word, and it looks like it's just an so or speech. And C seems like punctuation. I'll probably for a comma. Looks like another word, and anyway, and then so on. So all of these, it has like a W and then 3 letters, the word we. W, 3 letters, R, or apostrophe RE. W, 3 letters, all right. W, 3 letters, now PTR, so here's a sequence of 3. Target equals, so that's a little bit different sequence. And then W, AVO, so those are working together, it looks like. So C, punctuation, comma, U, no, and then it looks like that is the end. So we can run that. Now we have our example, and the first thing that I'll look at is using a negated class, and the way that it is explained of why, we'll look at one that won't completely work first and look at why it doesn't work. Or it doesn't work exactly like we wanted. It runs. Okay. And then what we're doing is, it looks like somehow I'm missing the beginning quote. So we're, keep getting distracted. I'll type it out so that I can explain it all at once. So what this would do is look for the opening bracket. And if we want to take out all of the tags, then we would be looking for everything that's within brackets, and we want to replace it with nothing. So this would be saying where it's not W or C. Oh, I remember now. So we're keeping the tags that are words or punctuation, but we're removing anything that is not. So that's saying that we don't want this, but we do want, say, this. And say we don't want the punctuation, we'll actually keep the punctuation, but we don't want the tag for it, but we keep all the words. So this is saying that not W or C, which would be this, and not a space, which this would fulfill. So then that would say, that would find this one right here. then it would say anything up until a close bracket. So it would find this up until the close bracket, and then that's where it would stop, and it would replace it with nothing, so it would take it out. Let's run that. And we would expect it to keep all the W space, C space. Oh, because we're keeping the punctuation. I actually forgot that's what the C is. Okay. But the part that it would remove is after now, and we can see that it is gone. So that did what we wanted it to, but what it's missing is if it had some of the other possibilities that this specific example doesn't have, other tags that this specific example doesn't have. Now, one of the possible tags in the BNC is, instead of PTR, I think it is WTR. So I'm going to make another example, call this example 2, and the only thing that I'll change about this one is put a WTR in this one. So if we do this same search, what we would expect to happen is it will miss that one at the end. The last one, it cleaned this out. Oh, it cleaned it out because it started with a P, but now if it starts with a W, it will miss it because it's only looking for the sequence of W space. So let's run that. And oh, I have example 1. It's like, why did it take it? Run example 2, run this one, and we can see that it missed this one. So the other one that would miss, I'll copy this again, is if it were not W or C, so say it were P, but then if it were a space. So let's take this one and say we had PTR, but instead it were a P. And I actually don't remember if that one is actually in the BNC or not, but just to show how this would work if that were in our tag, we'll run this, and we'll run example 3. Oh, I replaced example 2. I don't remember if I want it. I'll run example 2 just so I have it right. Now I have example 3, and I run example 3, and it missed this. So if all I wanted was W and C, then this would not catch it with the negated. So what I would need to do is the negative look ahead. Since this is getting long, I'll actually save that one till next one.